Hey, it's Dr. Amanda with Straightsmile Solutions, straightsmilesolutions.com. I want to talk to y'all about something that I've been doing for decades, but a lot of you guys never thought about this, and that is lingual or palatal attachments on the top arch. And this is a little absurd. I mean, seriously, taking them all the way to the sevens, there's no reason you can't have them on the buckle, at least on the five, sixes, and sevens, or the four, five, six, sevens. I understand lingualizing, the anterior attachments, but this is just ridiculous. But I just want to show you that you can do it. You just have to ask for it. And I'm going to explain a little bit more about why it's not being marketed, why others aren't doing it, kind of the pros and the cons, and what to expect if you decided to do this, and why I wouldn't necessarily build this into the current model of orthodontics. I've been talking to you guys slowly about the medicalized model versus the insurance-based model. Insurance-based model, the ROI is small. I mean, you have to do volume in order to make the ROI worth it. But the medicalized model, you're going to be charging differently, and you're going to be charging for your time. So right now we are doing so much time to try to work these cases up, especially if there's airway or myo issues, and we're not getting paid unless they start, right? So that's just how it is. That's how it's always been for orthodontics. We work up cases, but we only get paid when they start. Now there's probably some orthodontists that don't do this, but because of the way of the scalability of it, that's just how DSOs and everyone else is doing it, and that's how patients have gotten used to it. So they're used to being able to see the plan and then decide if they want to buy, but it can take you a lot of time, especially if you don't have an orthodontist working on your plan, someone you can outsource it to. It is time consuming to really, and it's not sitting here playing the video game that's time consuming. It's talking to the patient and understanding everything they want, and really evaluating their myo and their airway and their breathing and all the other variables that go into making a good plan. You can't just look at the teeth on a video game and make it good, because most times patients have other things going on, okay? So let me tell you a little bit more about why aligner companies aren't even marketing this. They know you can do it. Why aren't they doing it? And what might be the pros and cons of you doing this in your practice? And again, if I did this in my practice, it would be a completely medicalized billing system where every little extra thing that they get, including this, would be an additional fee. You want to customize this. I'm going to make money on my orthodontic clinic, my, predictive orthodontic clinic, my future hypothetical orthodontic clinic that I am building slowly, one piece at a time. I'm going to make money on this like the airlines make money for all the small things that they monetize. You can do the same thing in dentistry. You just can't do it if you take insurance. So, and obviously you have to read your Dental Practice Act and make sure what you're doing is fair. Everything has to be on the up and up on the front end. The patients need to choose to go into this, this type of process, this kind of orthodontic experience, willingly, because they don't like the factory version, the cookie cutter version. They want to be unique. They want to have concierge level attention from the actual doctor, not from the staff. So this is very different than what I'm teaching you guys to do, but you can do this. Okay, so first of all, Invisalign software defaults to the optimized attachments. Optimized attachments don't work well on the morphology of the back of the teeth, and that's kind of like what happened here. When I was working on a case like this, first they said no, and then I said, well, do conventional, and then they said okay. So you just have to specifically say conventional is okay, traditional is okay. In addition, it's just not meant to be on the outside. Sometimes it can mean that they have to override. It's not going through the AI in order to do it. It's taking somebody more time in order to make this happen. And that is not increasing their ROI. They don't charge extra for this, right? So it's taking them more time, which we might not even buy. So see it from their end. Why would they want to do this unless it's somebody that does a lot of volume, right? Also, they are more time consuming to put on. I don't think that these ones on the upper are more time consuming, but I do think anything that's on the inside, in the back, or on the lower, those are nightmares. I wouldn't do this on the lower. And this would be an upper only front teeth experience, and I would charge extra for it. Takes more time. Definitely gonna need four-handed dentistry. It isn't a two-handed dentistry thing, and you could potentially get bite interference, although very unlikely. For these you definitely can get bite interference, but to be honest, we do those as anterior bite turbos. What's the difference between this and an anterior bite turbo? Nothing. Anterior bite turbo is baked into the plastic, whereas this is on the teeth. But to be honest, you're not knocking them off as long as you're wearing them, so that's why we have them wear them while they eat, which is something that I think is great anyways. You should wear them while you eat. As long as you brush good, it's actually going to make your case go way better. I still to this day don't know why Invisalign doesn't do that. And the other aligner companies, you're going to have a way better outcome if you wear them while you eat. They're doing that with IPE. So obviously that's a thing. And then they take it out to brush and floss. I think it's a liability thing because you can crazy get decals and crazy get decay unless you really watch a patient. So it's much easier for an aligner company to say, take them out while you eat because it's going to be less risk for them, even though you're going to get a better outcome if you wear them while you eat. And then you can change them more frequently. You can actually go faster if you wear it while you eat because it keeps the forces consistent. So yeah, I think lingual attachments are a great idea. Let's see, what else? Yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty much it. But yeah, you could have this could be a huge marketing hack, especially if you're willing to do this as an option or as a customized option, as well as taking off attachments for weddings. I mean, there's so many different variables and individualized experiences you can do, which could be revenue builders, especially if they are creating their own, you know, unique experience for their orthodontics. So just wanted to share this with you. You can think outside the box. Thanks.